the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100 New York.
Hey, what up? I'm Josh Martinez inside of our Funko Artist Interview Lounge with our guest, Innarella. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? Thank you so much for having me. It's a huge blessing.
I know it was a huge commute for you to get here.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look. I live in Thomas River, so it's about like an hour and a half, something like that. With traffic, but yeah, I live down on the shore, baby. So
So what is it like when growing up right outside of New York City and then getting the opportunity to perform in New York City? What's that mindset like for you going into the performance?
I mean, I love performing so much. It's a huge, it's like why it's half the reason why I became an artist. Performing has a huge passion in my heart. So, but bro, I'm super blessed. I'm super grateful. I got some butterflies, but excitement butterflies, you know what I mean? But I'm super excited, super blessed to be here. Thank you, Z100. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to perform and just show people what I got.
So the fun thing about this show is that it's a free concert.
Yeah, insane.
So you just pull up to the vessel and
first
Hudson.
Come, first serve.
Yeah, and the weather could not be any better.
Literally, I heard it got rained out all the past years, right?
The past 3 years,
Insane.
I think, maybe. The past 3 years, and the show goes on.
Yeah, oh yeah,
show goes on.
It has to, bro.
But I guess Mother Nature's just a bigger fan of pop music than we realized.
Thank you, Mother Nature. Huge blessing.
So there's going to be a lot of people out there getting introduced to you for the first time,
man.
right? So what is that like when you perform for people for the first time that have no idea what they're about to expect?
Yeah, bro. Every single time I perform for someone for the first time, my mindset, I'm always just this is my shot, this is my chance. So I just want to make sure it's entertaining, and I just give them a show that they'll never forget. Because, one day they'll be like, oh, yeah, I think, I remember seeing Don. Let me go, buy tickets to see his, his own show. So I just want to make sure it's entertaining, make sure people like me, you know what I mean? Make sure I look good for the fans. But yeah, man, I'm just super pumped to just, meet everyone for the first time and just for everyone to see me for the first time, you know what I mean?
Growing up in the Northeast, there's so many different sounds that kind of cut through that we fall in love with as children. Yeah. So who influenced you growing up?
I can go on, but bro, the main people, my whole family comes from music, so I love all genres of music. My grandfather, he was in a doo-wop group. Also my other grandfather sang with Frankie Valli and Frankie Lyman. My father on the side, he doesn't want me to say it, but he was in an R&B group in the early 2000s. And I try to listen to as much music as I can just to stay up to date. But my influence, Brian McKnight. Just some doo-wop groups like Frankie Lyman, Teenagers. Obviously Michael Jackson. Come on, how could he not be? Bruno Mars. The list goes on and on and on. And even I guess the new gen, The Weeknd, just all these new sounds that I guess the next gen are even huge influences to me too as well.
So growing up with a dad that had an R&B group,
yeah.
I'm sure it was heavily influenced by 90s R&B.
Oh yeah,
specifically
bro. Usher, Chris Brown, all of it.
Do you have a favorite album that you would always listen to, or a favorite CD that might surprise the fans, knowing okay, your style is this, but growing up, this CD for some reason kind of attracted you more than anything else?
Dude, I think, man, it has to be one of the Usher's one, probably 8701 or Confessions. Just one of those, man. Just masterpiece. It just really gave me a whole idea of wow, so this is how that works, and just gave me a whole idea of what I want to do. You know what I mean?
So what song do you like to cover the most when you're by yourself and no one's around? Because that's a difference between covering a song in a performance and when you're just by yourself because you just love it and sing it all the time.
Oh, man. Dude, it really switches every single day. But I think right now I'm on the So Sick Neo run, man.
Okay.
I think so. It's just been in my head. I've been listening to it a bunch of times. So I think that's the one I've been, really engaging with. So Sick by Neo.
So you kind of blew up on the scene through social media.
Yes, sir.
Has there been anybody in your DMs that surprised you where you're wait a second, let me click the profile to make sure that this is really that person?
Right, dude. A couple times, man. Just to give a few examples, Usher, he DM'd me, and I was wow. I had to make sure it was actually him because I thought it was a fan account, and I was what is going on? I was in the studio. I jumped out the booth, and I was yo, Dad, Usher just DM'd me. But him, Justin Bieber, he is huge influence. Just huge knowledge. Also another one, J Balvin. I thought when I saw that, I was dang, J Balvin is crazy. But yeah, man, huge blessing to all those creators or all those artists. Huge influence as well.
Before we realize it, the summer's gonna be already over.
I can't can't even want to.
Bro, you and I both. But that means the end of the year is coming up.
Right.
What can we expect from you for the rest of 2025 and beyond?
Bro, just be ready for new music. I got a song dropping tomorrow.
That's right. 8/8.
Tomorrow. Call me 8/8, baby. So be ready for that. Just new music. Hey, possibly an EP, but who knows? Can't say too much on that. But
Okay.
you know.
And anytime there's an EP, there's usually performances.
Oh
lined
yeah.
up.
Oh
Usually
no, a lot of performances.
Little thing called a tour, maybe.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. We gotta stay secret about that.
There you
But there's
go.
definitely a tour coming soon for sure.
We appreciate it one more
Well,
time.
thank you again.
Nah, it's all love, man. Listen,
Come on,
I got to
man.
tell you, all my Toms River, Asbury Park, Jersey Shore
Yeah.
stories off air may not be suitable for right now with the camera. One more time, Dom and Innarella, appreciate you, bro.
Thank y'all, guys. It's a pleasure, man. Come on. Thank you.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.